Brought to you by our exclusive fabric partners. Be sure to look for their newest lines of fabric.
Welcome to Quiltmaker's Block Network. I'm Paula Stoddard with Quiltmaker Magazine, and today I'm going to share with you Roving Ring, block number 552. This block was designed by Janelle Nowak for Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks Volume 6. If you've ever wanted to try English paper piecing, this block would be a fun one to try. We'll go over how to make the block, and I'll show you how to do English paper piecing. For this block, you will need 4 light background fabrics and several assorted prints and tone-on tones. Everything you need to make this block can be seen to the right of your screen. If you'd like to write them down, please pause your video now. From each background fabric, you will cut one 7 1/4 inch square, and then you will cross-cut these squares twice diagonally to make 4 triangles from each of the background fabrics. You will sew 4 different triangles together to make the unit. You need to make 4 units. Then you'll sew the units together. You'll sew these 2 together and these 2 together, and then sew the 2 rows together to complete your block background. You'll have a B template and a C pattern. The C is used to make the center square of the block, and you'll use this to prepare your center patch for turned edge applique. The B is used for the English paper pieced Pentagons. You will cut one B out on the dash line, and that will be for your paper, and then you'll cut another B out on the solid line, and you'll use this as your guide to cut out your fabric templates. So first you'll take your fabric template B and you'll trace it onto your fabric, and then you'll cut that out right on the drawn line. Then you're going to take your paper template B and you're going to center it right in the center of your fabric, and you will pin it in place. Then you'll need your needle and thread. You will fold your fabric over and you will start sewing a running stitch. And it can be a large running stitch because you're going to eventually take all of these out when you sew your patches together. You just make your large running stitch. When you get to a corner, just fold it over like this, catch it in your next stitch, and continue all the way around your paper B until it looks like this. You've done all of your stitches, and it looks like this on this side. Then you use your paper C to prepare this C patch for turned edge applique for the center of your block. Now you can see that we have basted all of our pentagons. You'll need a total of 16 pentagons for this block. So now you need to sew them together to create your ring and your corner units. So you take 2 pentagons, you place them right sides together, and you line up your edge. And then I like to run my needle starting right under this folded edge to hide the knot. And then you just start taking small whip stitches. And you're just going to catch a tiny thread or 2 on each side. You go straight across, pull your thread, and then you can go up just a hair diagonally and then catch another couple of threads. You don't need to catch very much, just a couple of threads of each fabric, and you continue all along, all the way to the edge, and then you knot your fabric. And when you're done, you'll open it up and it will be sewn together just like this. After you have finished sewing your pentagons, you're going to add them to your block. You'll add your 4 units to the corners with about a 1/2 inch or so away from this seam line, and then your ring goes in the center and your center square, and you'll use a blind stitch to stitch these patches in place. And here you have your finished roving ring block. When you sew these blocks together in a 4x4 setting, you can see the beautiful design that it creates. Roving Ring and 99 other fabulous blocks can be found in Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks Volume 6. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope to see you next time here at Quiltmaker's Block Network. Oh my gosh, I didn't have my glasses. I couldn't see a thing. I was like, I can't catch a thread. Couldn't tell? Okay, good.